and blameless, and account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul, also according to the wisdom given unto him, hath written unto you, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of things in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable wrest, as they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction.
That's right, because some of these scriptures are deep waters, man. If you don't have a teacher, you'll drown. You'll drown, and you'll wrestle with understandings and breakdowns and try to, what does this mean, what does that mean, and you will wrestle. That's why having a teacher is important. A lot of people don't believe in that. Especially our people, the women of our people, I've always heard that I want God to come down himself and teach me. Why are you trying to teach me? That's a problem, man.
Yeah,
That's actually wicked.
But that's true.
Yeah.
Because hey, even
Respect the prophets.
when you look at in the scriptures, stories of certain men when they came of age, they had to be taught. Elijah and Elisha, and even what was Samuel's Levite?
Is that Eli?
Yeah,
Eli?
yeah.
Right?
Having a teacher is important, man. The right teacher too.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect order. That's order.
Because even the Lord, when he came on the scene, he was in order too, man.
Yeah.
Even though he already knew everything, but he came down lower than a little bit than the angels, right?
Yeah.
And he went to the synagogue and learned, man. Right?
The worst tribe of the 12 tribes, Judah, Yehuda, the worst
Keeping
tribe.
that track to be
Okay, that's what Isaiah was going into, and was proclaimed, right? And bottom line was he never came and judged with his eyes; he judged in the spirit. And his branching roots.
And you know why people are like that, man? It's because the father and son relationship is all dismantled in the household, man. Right?
Yep.
The father's not putting the son in line because the father's not there. Because of the woman, the government.
curses.
Yeah, the curses. Mainly the curses.
And it's targeted. Again, they spend, I'm going to throw the same thing, billions and billions of dollars to destroy that, right? And so the Lord foresaw all of this, so, he'll have his elect in the house.
Yeah, just to back up both points, this is 1 Samuel chapter 3. And the child Samuel ministered unto Yahweh Bashem Yoshai before Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious in those days. Damn.
Yeah, that was a real success back then. You didn't need poor dad, rich dad thing, But those are just examples, like in this place, to have certain structure. But the main structure or the banner is really the scriptures, man. Continue.
Okay. And the word of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai was precious in those days. There was no open vision. And it came to pass at that time when Eli was laid down in his place, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see. And ere the lamp of the Most High went out in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of the Most High was, and Samuel was laid down to sleep, that the Lord called Samuel, and he answered, "Here I am." Now, I just want to bring out here, the reason why I bring this out is because especially when you're coming in, I believe Samuel was a young man.
Yeah,
I think he was a child.
he was a child.
Right?
Yeah.
So think about that. You're a newborn babe. You're in the truth. You're getting this knowledge. A lot of things are going to happen to you. You're going to have actual spirits come up to you. As crazy as that sounds. So that's one thing you have to come to agreements with. Right? So this happened to him. Now later on when I read, you'll see that Eli, he explained that to him. And that's another reason why you have elders, you have teachers. They're going to guide you through that. Right? So
In the spirit.
yeah. Verse 4, that the Lord called Samuel, and he answered, "Here I am." And he ran unto Eli and said, "Here I am, for thou callest me." And he said, "I called not, lie down again." And he went and laid down, and the Lord called yet against Samuel, and Samuel rose and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for thou didst call me. And he answered, I called not my son, lie down again.
Yeah, so he didn't understood, right? Going back to the point of
That's what it goes into right now.
mistakes, yeah. That was the voice of Jehovah Shai calling in the spirit.
Right? Verse 7, now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, right? So now you're getting a relationship. Like everybody who comes into this truth, you're getting that relationship.
Just like how you got the testimony real quick about today. That's why we're on that topic.
Yeah.
It's to further your faith.
Okay? Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed unto him. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time. Okay, and 3 represents understanding. If you want to get more in depth in that, I suggest you go watch Elder Apostle Gabar's video. Things that come in 3s, right? You know the actual channel?
No, I
The
don't.
daily edification, daily exhortations, right?
That was that one? Okay, fine.
Okay, and it says, and the Lord called Samuel again the third time, and he arose and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for thou didst call me. And Eli perceived that the Lord had called him. And you see how Eli was spiritual. He understood what 3 represents because he came a third time. So now that's a man of understanding. He knew, so he had to explain it to him. And that's what your elders are here to do. That's why we have an elder of the camp. Okay, you got Elder Yawasop and you got Elder Malak here. They're elders, so you have to go to them and ask them these questions. And you also have brothers too who are over you.
Yeah.
I notice you look up to Brother Ahmad. You got to go to him. All right. So now it says that's basically the point. All right. We're gonna have people describe it. That's all that.
Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh,
Yeah, there's breath.
to them who are called according to His purpose. So the things that work together are good.
She dressed in this
the
manner.
Lord, man. Right?
Dressed in this manner.
And we work together for this truth. And we're called for this purpose.
All right, we'll get someone else. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. All right. Let's get. Let's go into Revelation then. Okay. All right. So this is Revelation chapter 13. Let's get into the chip now.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
All right. So Revelation.
Okay.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm not mistaken, on the image of that beast is the society and the laws. Because Esau is pushing on these laws, like for instance, I know in, I think it's Victoria, when the brothers put it up, that, or Vancouver, where they have corona detention camps. So if you don't abide by the law of having a mask, they can put you in these camps for like 14 days. And do whatever you gotta do to you.
Quebec, no?
Quebec? Okay. So that's the image, because if we don't listen to this so-called white man, and they're pushing all these laws, they're gonna push these concentration camps. Right?
Verse 16. And he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
So really anywhere on your body. Anywhere on your body, if you have an incision, then you have the mark, right? And the funny thing is, I should keep going.
Oh, keep going? Okay. So it says verse 17. Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah.
I
Go
remember.
ahead.
I forgot. You know, it goes and it comes back. The funny thing is, we're already being conditioned like that, because right now, you know, parabolically, you can say that your mask is a form of the chip. So you can't go anywhere without it no more. But that's a build up to the actual chip, because the actual chip is the RFID chip. But we're going through it in stages, right? And this is all through chaos, which is what Esau believes in. This man believes in creating chaos so he can install his order, and he has an agenda.
Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
You can't go to the grocery stores and get what you want without having a mask on.
That's right.
You can't do anything. You can't even work without having a mask on.
Because and on top of it, with this